You're becoming a regular here now after the games. I mean, what was going through your head as you're approaching there for that shootout goal?
I mean, when Sheldon said like I'm up, like I was just in my head like I got just one move, just go and try it, and it worked. So I'm happy for that.
And just for you, what are you feeling in your level of confidence? You know, you're playing a ton of minutes right now. You're contributing the way you are. What are you feeling right now in your game?
Yeah, I just feel I'm in the flow and like everything is going our way, my way. So I'm just trying to keep it up and just play my game. And yeah, if I score a couple goals like the games before, like then your confidence is higher, and then you can try more things.
Obviously, the Capitals had a push in that third period in particular. What did you like about the way the team sort of had poise in dealing with that push to get the game to overtime and then ultimately the win?
Yeah, we kind of expect like they were home like 2-0, like they had nothing to lose, so we just stay with our game. We gave up 2 goals, but like nothing happened, and we are a really good team in OTs and shootouts right now. So we are trusting our process.
I'm sure you keep getting asked this, but I mean, like, what is it about your game that elevates whenever you get these improved roles and minutes and everything like that?
I mean, yeah, you say that minutes. Like if you play more, like you feel better. You're out there like more, and I'm type of the guy when he's playing more, he's playing better. So that's the biggest change, I think.
When you guys win these games, you have a couple guys with injury. Came a close game. Does this give you more confidence as a team going forward later in the season?
It just shows how good group we are, and we are always together. Yeah, like we got so many injuries, and you guys are stepping up every game, and then overall I think we are doing a great job, and we are just staying with our system and trusting our process, and it looks good on the ice.
Thanks, Nemo.
Yeah.
Jake, we've talked a ton about bend not break, and I guess certainly when it comes to that third period and beyond, that's a recipe of bending not breaking.
Yeah, I mean they have a good team. They're gonna have their push obviously, and we had ours in the first and fairly even second period. We knew they were gonna have a push, and that's the objective right now, especially with obviously we're missing some guys, and some guys are stepping up, playing hard minutes for us, and that's just reality. It's a good league. Team's going to come back, but the guys stuck with it. They're a pretty resilient group, and found a way. It was fun.
When you have a major injury like with Jack, right, coming out, we know what type of a game breaker he is. How important is that first game for a team altogether, coming off of something like that?
Yeah, I think it shows a lot of character, for one. I think guys understand the situation with obviously Jack, but we're missing a lot of other guys outside of Jack that fill our lineup up. And I think we have to understand what type of game we need to play right now with the personnel that we have. And that's a grinding game. Be patient for opportunities. Try to stay disciplined. And as we get bodies back, our game and our lineup will develop again. But I think as for the moment, guys showed the way we need to play tonight.
What do you think about what Nemo is really doing? We talk about seizing moments and opportunities. He sure is. These last 3 games in particular.
Yeah, no, I'm really happy for him. Obviously it's tough. You need reps in this league to gain experience, gain confidence, understand the game, understand what you're good at. And obviously with basically our whole right side out right now, he's getting those minutes and those opportunities, and you see he's got the skill, but it's just about getting the experience, playing with poise, playing in different situations, playing penalty kill, having the puck on his stick more. Obviously that just breeds confidence, and I'm happy for him.
Jake, you're obviously one of the more veteran voices in this room. How would you evaluate the mood of the room right now with Jack going down, and how do you guys keep it level?
Yeah, obviously it's an unfortunate incident, but there's nothing we can do about it now. He's obviously the best player on our team, but we're definitely going to miss him. We can't wait to have him back, but also it gives the guys other opportunities. There's the league really doesn't care if we have guys in or out of the lineup. We just got to find ways to get it. And I thought, the guys stuck together tonight. It showed a lot of discipline, a lot of character, and that's what we're going to need moving forward. We're going to miss him dearly, no question. And I know he wants to be there with us, and we can't wait to have him back. But I think it was a good first step.
Thanks, Jake.
On him.
He's been unbelievable for us all year, and tonight's no different. Both our goalies have been great, and just keeping us in games. So need him to keep going, and yeah, he's been awesome.
Yeah, I just want to quickly go back to not your goal, but which was great, but the moment after, which really spoke volumes to me about your character. You didn't even celebrate. You went over and saw what was going on with Jesper Bratt. Just what was going through your moment there?
Yeah, I mean, I saw him, get hit when I got the puck, and I was like, oh man. And then I saw him go down when I was walking the blue line. And we've had so many injuries and such bad luck, and you hate to see anybody get hurt. And thank God it wasn't something serious. But just in that moment, I think everyone was just worried about him and him being okay.
Like I said, I just commend you on that character moment.
And I know you've been waiting for this first goal of the year to come. It took 15, 16 games, but we were just also talking about how you guys have been able to activate yourself in a rush and being able to convert in those moments. How big has yourself, but also Shimon Nemec and the guys being able to jump in and help the forwards out when you guys get those opportunities?
Yeah, I think it's a massive part of creating offense, and he's been great for us these last couple games, and guys need to step up in these moments, and he's done a great job. And for myself, I think it's been coming and it's been building, and just haven't really gotten the puck lock, but I just kept on shooting and knew it was going to come, so just got to keep going and go game by game.
Well, we talk about goals, we talk about points, but again, you're commanding so much ice time, right? So it's how you're defending, it's how you're playing, it's how you're managing the momentum of the game, quite frankly. So I think you just have to give yourself some credit from that perspective. Those are big, heavy minutes, and I just want to get your opinion on when we talk about Colton White, right, and Cholowski. Like, this was the last couple of games, big moments for them to kind of get some minutes maybe they weren't expecting. What can you say about their play?
Yeah, I mean, they're really steady and they've been great for us, and obviously it's a tough spot to go in, just with so many injuries, but they're really good players, and they've been solid for us and steady, and that's kind of all we can ask from them, and both of them have been great, so need them to keep going, and yeah, I think we all just got to keep going, and especially with all these injuries, we just got to step up our game, every guy, and we got to clean a couple things up. But I think I was really proud of our guys for coming out today and playing a full 65.
Last one for you, just to kind of build off of that. These last 3 or 4 games, you finally have found stability on the back end with these pairings, and you just talked about Cholowski and White. Have you found more consistency, and has that made the job a little bit easier when you're under duress, like what we saw maybe in the third period?
Yeah, I think so. I think they could speak on that for themselves. I think for myself, Dilly's been unbelievable playing with. Obviously, Paschal and Covey and Tuggy, I think, everyone's, had to step up, and I think all 6 of us have been playing really good. Obviously, we got a couple things to clean up, but, just proud of our guys' effort, and, you just got to go game by game, and that's what we're trying to do.
All right.
Congratulations.
Thanks so much, Luke. Congrats.
It's not going to be perfect every time, but this is a group about grinding out things.
Yeah, it was a grindy win. I mean, we battled really hard, and adversity is hitting us, and it's good to have that road win.
I know for you guys, it's always that next man up mentality, but when you do lose a player like Jack, there is that moment where a game breaker like that is out. How do you feel, just sort of how important this was to get this win right off the bat?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it's obviously a big hit to see Jack out again, but at the end of the day, these things happen, and we can't change it, and you got to move forward, and good teams find a way, and we got to hold the fort for him, and that's what we're trying to do here, and I think everybody bought in, and that's why we got a grindy win, and that's important for the morale for sure.
How about Nemo and just what he's done really the last 3 years?
Yeah, it's been fun watching him. Give him the puck, things will happen.
Nico, what is the kind of the mood of the team right now, and with the Jack injury, and how are you trying to keep everyone level as captain?
We got Jack out obviously, but we got other guys out as well. So next man up. Just gotta dig in even more, and obviously we feel bad for Jack, we feel bad for all the other guys that are out that would like to be in the lineup, but it is what it is. We gotta be resilient there. Can't change it. It happened. So from now we gotta move forward, and that's the way we gotta win hockey games, with grinding, with working really hard and till the end, and it's definitely good that we got this win here.
Nico, you talk about resilience. When you look at that third period, the Caps come back, they tied the game. What did you like, or what did you appreciate about the way you guys were able to handle how much they were really pressing in that third and keeping things in?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a bit normal too that if you're up 2-0, the home team is down 2-0. It's gonna come out strong, and they have a push, and they scored on us 2 goals, but we didn't break in, so that's obviously positive. And like I said, we battled till the end, and Jacob did an unbelievable job again, and got the win somehow. But these counts as well.
When you see Jake make those big saves in the third to keep it tied, does that kind of give you guys a little more boost momentum?
Sure. Yes.
You got to admit, this was probably a really big statement game for your group. What you've been dealing with for the last 24 hours, what can you just say about the fight this team had and the confidence that they showed, especially moving through that third period and on?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's a statement game or anything. I think we've been making statements all year. We know we're a good team. We believe in our group. We're not a one-man team. We've been dealing with adversity and injuries all season long and finding ways, to get points and stay alive in games. But the guys just played incredibly hard here today, so they're well deserving of the 2 points.
Well, Sheldon, there's so many great storylines here. I just want to maybe ask you about a pair of defensemen maybe most people won't talk about, and that's White and Chalowski on the back end. Just the job they did. I thought they were breaking out clean, and especially in the first 40. What can you say the work they've been doing for you?
These guys have been doing a great job. Like they've been solid. They've kept the play in front of them, really not giving up big chances against for the most part, moving the puck efficiently, as you say. Shawzy's done a great job of keeping them involved and getting them in the rotation at the right times. Yeah, they've been solid. I mean, you don't have a chance if you can't get minutes from guys like that. And they're both guys that have been around a long time. They're older guys, and they're just playing solid and keeping things in front of them and giving other guys a rest. Like that's really what you're asking for.
You talked about prior to the game that 5-on-5 needed to be strong, power play, penalty kill, excellent goaltending. Do you feel like you got all of those things from your team here today?
Yeah, I do. I mean, if you're going to write a script, it probably is. You probably want your power play to get a chance to make a difference early. We did that. We earned the power plays and made good on it to get a lead, and then we added to that. But I just thought, I thought we managed our defensive zone well. I mean, that's one of the top teams in the NHL with how the stress they put on you in their offensive zone. And so for us defensively, it was going to be a tall order. And the guys, I thought, were great. Obviously, in the third period, they find their way through. But, for 40 minutes, we were so solid there. And that just gave us a foundation to win the game. And obviously, Jake was real solid in net, too.
I think one of the things, too, are little big moments in the game. I'm thinking specifically of Luke Glendening and how much you were relying on him in the face-off circle and just those, extra added moments.
Yeah, we needed a little bit from everyone in different ways. Glenny's, face-off guy, obviously he was huge in overtime to give us, let us retain the puck, which is, it's twofold in that, with that it's partly that it gives us a chance to try to win the game with the puck, but also ensures that we don't lose the game as well in having the puck. So he was great there and throughout the game. But even guys like Legare and LaChance coming in here today, we need minutes from these guys. I mean, this game we played tonight is 2 steps faster than the game we played in Chicago. It's a different league out there today. You can't get by if you're not using 6 defensemen and 4 lines. So we need minutes from those guys, and everybody contributed in their own way, and that's what you need. That's the team win, and full marks for our guys.
What makes you tap Nemo on the shoulder for that shootout there?
Well, I mean, first of all, he's feeling it, obviously, but I also felt we needed a right-handed shot to kind of give the goaltender a different look. So that was it. And you're looking at righties, we don't have a ton of options there. And like I said, Nemo's feeling it, so why not?